Oh, man, at this point, it must be so hard to be a Tyson Fury fan. Tyson Fury admits that he was wrong, stalling out the Deontay the Bronze Bomber Wilder fight. We gonna talk about that. Stay tuned. Yo, what up, Fight World? It's your boy Ego, and I'm back with some more boxing. I need y'all to smash the like button, subscribe to the channel, bell icon for the latest and greatest. Now let's start. Tyson Fury on the Deontay Wilder arbitration. Quote, his contract expired because of the Rona. But to be honest, fair is fair. If the shoe was on the other foot, I would want my third fight because it wasn't my fault or Wilder's fault, just the world got turned on his head. In a new interview with The Overlap, this is what Tyson Fury said. Now, I don't know at this point how you can even be a Tyson Fury fan in good faith. The man is all over the place. Ego Stradamus strikes again. Didn't I just tell y'all that? The greatest when it comes to this boxing. Now Tyson Fury is telling you, yes, you, the fan, exactly what I told you. I told you that Wilder for sure had a case, which was proven months ago when Judge Weinstein, the Honorable, ruled in favor of Deontay the Bronze Bomber Wilder from Tuscaloosa, Alabama. Oh my God. The manifestation have started. So I told you that Wilder had a case. I told you it made no sense for Tyson Fury to try to flee from a 2-fight deal and you've only served or fought 1 fight, and then literally the next month, because the fight was in February, and I remember, I think this is a day in a month that'll stay with all of Americans for some time, when we first found out about the Rona. Because I remember I went and got something to eat. I went to the gym that day and I got a smoothie after, and then I came back and then I seen the NBA had shut down. This was in maybe the second week of March 2020. And I seen that how serious it was getting even at that point, right? So the Wilder fight was late February, just before that, the second fight. It was a 2-fight deal, and Tyson Fury knew he was wrong. And now he's telling you he was wrong. So you knew, you just told the whole world. You just told the whole world that you know basically that it was unethical. You know, if a person who believes in morals and principles, fair is fair. Now he's telling you what I told you months ago. But instead, Fury, like a bonehead, decided to petition to the world and basically said that he was going to fight Joshua. And now he's coming out and admitting what I told you from the beginning, that Wilder was owed the second fight out of a 2-fight deal, aka the trilogy fight that we're getting October 9th. So at this point, like I said, I don't even know how you could be a Fury fan. The man is all over the place. Nothing he says or does is what I would consider consistent. And he says one thing, all of a sudden it becomes something different. And he's too all over the place for my taste, for my liking. Now he's saying fair is fair, and he would want, if shoe was on the other foot, that he would want the third fight. So why did you run and say you were fighting Ajit Cabiel, Carlos Takam in December 5th, said you were going to retire, said you were going to go to MMA, said Conor McGregor was going to train you. Conor McGregor said, I'm not you thinking, who the fuck is that? Conor said he don't even know you. Then after those December 5th fights with Carlos Takam and Ajit Cabiel didn't work, he then moved on and said he was going to fight Joshua, and then him and Eddie Hearn and all the UK, British, oh yeah, it's bang, mate, right? The whole UK went along with it, and I told you that's not going to happen until Wilder, you know, either allows it to happen or he fights Wilder. And I was right. We see I was right. And it, like I said, it becomes a bad look when old media, they try so hard to put blemishes on certain fighters and put the blame on most fighters. Tyson Fury went from last year saying that Wilder don't want no parts of a trilogy to now saying that it was unethical and it was unfair because it wasn't Wilder's fault to try to run from the rematch, right? But it was Tyson Fury's team that says the rematch clause was expired, right? I mean, look, Deontay Wilder's rematch clause against Tyson Fury expired in October, says Bob Arum. So why did his team do this? Why Bob Arum confirmed Wilder's contractual right to a rematch is no longer valid. So why did they do any of this stuff? And he also said, I'll never fight Deontay Wilder. All that for a judge to rule in favor of Wilder. It's like Tyson Fury plays too many unnecessary games, and it's just at this moment, I don't think that's what boxing needs. So we see who was right. We see what team is more reasonable when it comes to the world of boxing. And Tyson Fury looks extremely bad. And I think that the jig is up. The jig is definitely up. People are hip to it. I try to say that the jig is up. Try to say the jig is up. I never meant to hurt you. Bro, y'all getting Rick rolled. Old media getting Rick rolled. I try to say that the jig is up. Try to say the jig is up. I never meant to hurt you. Oh, we gonna have fun. Tyson Fury has nowhere to run. He has nowhere to go. He played all of these games, plays silly games, plays stupid games, wins stupid prizes. All that to double back and arrive at what I told you from the beginning. If the shoe was on the other foot, I would want the third fight because it wasn't my fault. But this is the team that said, oh, the rematch clause expire. Wilder has no legal recourse, right? I could pull all this stuff up. Deontay Wilder has no legal recourse. Boom. Arum, no legal recourse for Wilder and his team if the third fight doesn't happen. Boom. And we found out that was cap because the arbitrator ruled in favor of the boy Deontay the Bone Bomber Wilder from Tuscaloosa, Alabama. Oh my God. So what are we talking about? So I can't wait for this fight to be over. October 9th and the new. Drop your thoughts in the comment section. Let me know how I did in the video. Tyson Fury proves that he's full of it. The end. Are you tired of your YouTube videos not getting any views? Well, consider TubeBuddy. I've used TubeBuddy for years to scale up my YouTube channel. Now we're sitting over 200,000 subscribers. TubeBuddy is a browser extension that offers a ton of built-in productivity and time-saving services to take your channel to the next level. Use my link in the description to get started with TubeBuddy and level up your channel faster.